Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Binance price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. So let's see on BNB here the all-time history where we have finished a 1, a 2, 3, 4 and a 5 for a wave A or for a wave 1 in the blue count. In your blue count we are looking at a 1, a 2 and probably here after this correction you have finished as well wave B. For the yellow count where you want to finish ABC as an impulse toward the upside for your wave C. Or it can be as well an impulse toward the upside for your wave 3 in the blue count, which is much higher possibility here. In case we are in 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, you are looking for a wave 4 in the blue count probably to reach the 0.23 taken from the bottom of the wave 2 to the top of the wave 3 at $231. Meaning, of course, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit a massive drop, but this, of course, if you take a look where we were in BNB in the end of the 2023, we were at almost 196 or even lower 180. So 230 can be, of course, a reasonable price action for a second cycle for BNB for a wave 5 here to move for higher prices. Now, as you can see, this massive drop has already started probably with a bearish market here where we might see, of course, an impulse or a leading diagonal toward the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably finish wave 2 and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 expected, of course, for the next price action. Now, if we take a look, of course, closer here, in case we have finished this wave 5 as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 leading a diagonal. However, this leading diagonal, of course, has overshooted toward the upside, which, of course, reduces the possibility of it. Meaning, yeah, we have to think in different perspective as well here, where you probably have finished 3 waves down and probably this still a wave 3 waves up and then looking for one more impulse toward the downside to finish an expanding flat as an A, B and a C. Meaning your wave 4 can still, of course, move to this side and yeah, that we can see still probably one more leg toward the upside. Meaning this wave, this impulse toward the upside where we have started here a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. Probably your wave 4 did not finish yet and still need one more low and then of course one more leg towards the upside. But this so far can of course be yeah, a low possibility until of course we see some signal of strength in this area after finishing this impulse anyway. And that because of course a lower possibility, because in case we dive deeper a little bit, if we're gonna take this low for for your wave A as an A, B and a C, if the wave C is gonna take the low, it's gonna interfere directly with your zone 1, which is not good. Invalidation of this wave 1 here, where the impulse is gonna be directly invalidated because it's not allowed that your wave 4 interfere with the zone 1. And therefore it reduces kind of the possibility for this scenario unless of course it finishes in a running flat and then moving for higher prices to finish of course this wave. Another possible scenario, it can be that we are in a wave 3, 4 and you're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 as an ending diagonal still. But after this correction here, which is very, very deep, it can of course range even for lower and still having this possibility, but it is yeah, a little bit a low possibility since we took the all-time high and we want to find again a signal of strength. So actually let's add those scenario in case we have of course one of these scenario. I'm gonna remove this. Those are small things right now in front of those big scenarios that it might unfold still. In case we are still looking for a contracting ending diagonal here, you are in 1, 2 and then 3, 4 and a 5. A possibility of course that it can be, but once you finish of course this impulse toward the downside, meaning you want to finish anyway at least in a running flat. A running flat has to finish even with 5 waves, even shorter than this low of course, and then start to move for higher prices. It can also end up in a WXY where your wave Y can be kind of like a zigzag and internally this can be a wave C, and then of course start to move for higher prices. So basically, in a bigger view, BNB is of course probably looking for higher, but even if it looks for higher, it cannot be so much higher than this all-time high that we already got. Meaning the bearish scenario is of course on the doors soon or later. If we finish this ending diagonal, we're gonna drop down again for 0.23 soon or later. And if we take it from here, then okay, we are in a big 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards the downside. And after we have topped for a wave 5 exactly in this area. Yeah, so that was it for BNB. Our target is, of course, the 231. I mean, this is a huge target. The first target is a 493. Of course, to take the low here on the 4-hour chart, as we saw, of course, we need one more wave towards the downside, at least reaching the 493 as taken before from this impulse, which of course started with a leading diagonal and a wave 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So expect double 4, 5 after probably for lower prices. That was it for BNB. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.